One other biggest concern about this performance from Mamelodi Sundowns is them not having the energy that keep them up until the 90 minutes, and that is a huge concern. Will they continue like that, to not have the energy that maintains them for the entire 90 minutes? Because their changes must change the game. You can't be substitute and not influence the game positively. I feel like our changes did not even impact the game. I see Obas as the player that come to the field to maintain the results, to maintain a draw or the win. If the team is winning, if the team is drawing, let's bring Obas to maintain that result. Then why did we brought in Obas in this game? Because he brought nothing, he produced nothing to change the game in that midfield. Mthethwa kept on dominating that midfield, and all the best to him for winning the man of the match. Yes, he was not 10 out of 10 in terms of performance, but he played well in this game. It was good to see the change from Mokoena and Adams. Adams was playing now the position that Mokoena used to play, coming in and assisting the rest defense of Mamelodi Sundowns. We saw much of Adams in that role, and it is good to see him doing that. It shows an improved ability from him, showing that he is able to interchange and play in any position there in the midfield, and we can trust him on doing that. He can be on the 10 side, 8 side, and he can come in from the midfield and enter the box, and it's good to see that from the midfield being impactful if the coach needs you to change the game in this way. Allende did not influence the game much. Sales had some moments that were positive in the first half. It was so promising. We were hoping that he will bring the goals and try and find Matthews and Reynas there, but it was not the case. But it was at least a good performance, had some promising and positive moments there in the first half. But the other huge concern from the performance Sundowns had showed it was their ball distribution. The accuracy where they have the ball, and now they didn't find each other. They were so poor in terms of distributing the ball. We lost so many balls, and this is a huge concern. We can't perform like this. This was not Mamelodi Sundowns we used to watch. This is not our Shushain and piano. I'm so disappointed. The changes must impact the game. The introduction of Mdu in that right fullback did not change anything. Morena was better. Yes, we can't expect too much from the young man Mabena, because he's still young. He needs to be used in those kind of games. But when is the time where we'll be like, we are trusting you, Mabena, come and change the game. You are not young anymore now. Change the game, because we are not playing here. The fact that we trust Mabena to come in the first team and given minutes in the play, it means that he needs to show up and avoid to lose the ball. Because he had some smaller nyana impact by the fact that we were not dominant in our last third. We were not impactful there. We didn't produce much of shot at goal, shot on target. That is a concern. For the entire 90 minutes, we have less than 5 shot at goal, shot on target. That is a concern. And all the best to Kaizer Chiefs. Their last 3 games where they win all of them. They played well and they produced positive results. Hence, they have 9 points before our game with them. And today, you show that they were looking to win. They didn't come here to maintain the draw, to draw this match, but they were trying by all means to threaten us, and it is good to see that. And if they were clinical in their last third, I think they deserve to score 1 or 2, but they were not clinical. Lilepo is going to be a danger. Lilepo has an eye for a goal. It is good from a player to be able to shoot outside the box. And we are expecting him to score more goals in this season. And I think he is capable to do that. Serino came in and impacted the game so well. We witnessed the rhythm now change, and they were keeping on coming to Mamelodi Sundowns. In the last 15 minutes, from 75 or from 70 until 90 minutes, we lost so much balls. And Kaizer Chiefs were able to utilize the ball and trying to find each other in the departments, but they were not clinical in their last third. Hence, they didn't score. So, all the best from Kaizer Chiefs from playing this game like this, trying to find the results. It is positive from them now to look to the weekend where they will face another team now with the confidence, because they didn't play poor in this game. Yes, it was not 10 out of 10 their performance, but I think it was 8 out of 10. But Sundowns' performance was 5 out of 10, and it is a huge concern. The substitutes needs to change the game, and we need to have the shot on target. Well done to Williams for managing to save Lepo's shot on target, and to Pearson again for maintaining this positive performance. And I think he will be able to carry Kaizer Chiefs the entire season, performing well, avoiding to concede. There was no much of Cele there in the midfield, but you would see when Cele is in the midfield, and you would see when Cele is not in the midfield. He's like a salt. You will taste a food and you will notice that there is a difference now. Someone is not there. And I was expecting to see Ngobo to influence the midfield as well. Good performance from Mako starting the game. It's good to see him influencing the game this way. Good combination from Malikoza and Cupindo. It's good to see them in that central. how they played in that rest defense, the combination of them was so promising. But the entire performance of our players was not interesting. We were not impressed at all. When we faced Stellenbosch at Athlone on Saturday, I'm craving to see the Mamelodi Sundowns we are used to. Let us come back and play our game. We miss Shine and Piano. We miss the game where we enter more the box and shoot. And I was expecting to see Shalulile coming in, because Shalulile has a good history of scoring against Kaizer Chiefs. But as I predicted, I foresee this game ending with draw, but I was expecting the draw that has goals. Otherwise, this is a feeling of a loss. I feel like I lost this game because of how we performed. I saw we should have a team that is improved on Saturday.